When Josue asked me to do the show, he's the director of the place that's doing the show. He was like, oh, you could do whatever you want, but it would be cool if you did your Typefaces series based on the mission somehow. So I was like, wow, how would that work? You know what I mean? Like I haven't really explored, doing a location specific one. So these pieces are like, yeah, they're kind of like, they're all based on like an exterior environment, but then some of the images that I picked were just based on, I was attracted to those images. I like this guy because he has so much character, you know what I'm saying? It's more like of a tribute, but with my own style. Because he had a whole different philosophy of painting. This piece right here, even though this is a painting of Josue and his mom, I chose them not to just highlight them because I know them, but also because I feel like them and some of the images that I chose could possibly speak to like broader, like a broader audience that's there. With this idea, I was like thinking, there's a lot of murals over there, and there's a lot of tributes to like older people and things like that. So I thought it would be cool if it's like kind of like the tables were turned, where it's like, the youth is over there on the wall, and then like the mom, the elder, she's like sort of like here in the forefront with all the color and light. I had chose some images like this is the S that you find in the big like New Mission Theater sign, and then like some of the colors, like these patterns are like from patterns that you would see there. When I talked to this guy right here, Nate, he was telling me about like how he used to be a bus hopper, which is what I was, but over here. And that's basically somebody who does graffiti on buses. So in this piece, like I included like some local, tags. I mean, I started like all with completely tags, but then obviously got covered up. And then I started like branching off into other side thoughts, like, oh, like it would be dope to include Ben Davis, because that's like something very Frisco. People will wear Ben Davis shirts or Ben Davis pants. And that was like not just cholos, that was like skateboarders, riders, whoever. Seeing that this is about like, bus hopping, and it's kind of like mischievous, like I was like, it'd be funny to have Ben Davis like popping out of like a police badge, and then like, he has like flowers, cause like, it's kind of like a metaphor for how people that were involved in the graffiti scene, seeing graffiti as like, you don't see it as like this vandalism, you see it as like a garden. I would say that this is about unity. This is about recognizing that, we're all, like Northern Californians, we're all from the Bay Area, and it's just kind of like sort of a way to recognize what it is, like what that is, what is the spirit of this area, what does that look like,